Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Film Freaks.
A show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Jesse Galan.
And I'm Avi Flores.
And today we're going to review Season 3 of Voltron.
Yes, my goodness. We blew right through that bad boy. Alrighty. So last night, Voltron Season 3 was released, and me and Jesse could not wait.
We literally just binged the heck out of it.
We could not wait to get through this season. So we sat down, we watched all 7 episodes, and here we are. Yes.
Yes. And let's just, holy crap.
Right.
I'm almost going to react how I reacted to the Justice League trailer. Because it's like, oh my God, holy crap, and yes.
Yeah.
Season 3 was fan-freaking-tastic. Everything about it, story, character, the comedy, everything that we saw from Season 1 and 2 is back, but even better.
Absolutely. They really have continued to improve everything about Voltron and this series. It's gotten better. And specifically, Jesse was saying that each episode was like even better and better. But they've taken all the elements that they gave us in Seasons 1 and 2, and it's really being amped up. And I love it. I mean, whoever's behind this thing,
Yes.
the writers, the directors, the actors, everybody, man, they are just putting together a masterpiece. And I am loving everything about Voltron.
Yes. Crap. Like, really. Watching episode 1, originally I was thinking, you know what, maybe we could break it down maybe into 2 segments, maybe first half, second half. But the episodes were so freaking good. We're like, and it's only 7 episodes.
Right.
We're like, dude, let's just blow through this, man.
We did.
It was so freaking good. It was like, in that intense moment in the theaters when you're just eating popcorn and just can't stop and you don't realize. That's kind of how it was.
Yeah.
Except it was pistachios for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it in like 3 hours, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah,
It was like
a little
24,
break in
25
between,
minutes.
something like that. It was
Between
good.
each episode,
So let's get into this, into it. I don't even know where to start, honestly.
Right.
Because I just loved everything about it.
Well, let's talk about how right away we saw the massive improvement of the team.
Yeah.
Like, despite Shiro being
Gone.
very dead or believed to be dead or missing, the team was still pretty good intact, and you can see the fluidity, you can see the connection. They were succinct to one another, and they were just kicking butt.
Yeah, they absolutely were. I love seeing their improvement, the steps that they had made in combat and as a team, and just knowing each other, stuff like that. So it was really good, and you kind of see the legend of Voltron growing again,
Right.
because it already had been around. But you see it building, and more people are starting to rally behind Voltron, and the image of hope and like as a savior that it's bringing. But at the same time, because they're looking to it so much, that also brought some issues.
Right, absolutely. And then, unfortunately, Shido's disappearance had taken its toll on the team, but more specifically to Keith. And Keith looked up to Shido hardcore, so that was a massive blow to him. And then having the weight of becoming the leader from just Shido talking to him in previous episodes,
Right.
and now that it's almost becoming a reality, and he was just fighting that fate.
Absolutely.
And that, because of that, it brought discord, brought the discord between the team.
Absolutely. So you see him struggling to be the leader, struggling with Shido being gone, and him trying to really lead the team. And like Jay, you stated that it almost seemed like he was putting the fault on Lotor, which we'll get on him in a bit. It looked like he was trying to blame it on him because he was so stuck on like, we need to end this now kind of thing on the first few episodes. And you could see, and I'm glad that they did that, because all the paladins got switched around like they should have, which was really cool that they stuck to the original, because I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought that once Keith got promoted, Allura was going to take the red lion, but they stuck with it.
Right, they did. And like, it's just crazy. I'm actually getting goosebumps right now, because a very good friend of ours, right, like in season 1, he even like I'd say prophesied, because like I was like, holy crap, it wasn't even like a theory, it was almost exactly how it was going to happen.
Right.
So just seeing, I was a little hesitant. I was like, nah, they're not going to do it so early on in season 3, but they did. And it wasn't even a shocker, it wasn't a disappointment, because how they did it, and then what, because of that, that transition between changing paladins and so forth. Not only did they have the discord because of they're missing their leader, but now the discord of having to resync and re-establish themselves as new paladins, and then adding Allura onto the next step as being a rider of the paladin or driver of the paladin.
Right on, and then they're going against Lotor, who is
badass.
This dude is freaking awesome. Like
silent killer.
Yeah, like Zarkon was just more like that ruthless guy behind the scenes, and he really didn't come out till the end when they had that big battle. But dude, Lotor is he's so cool. He's such a cool villain. He's a likable villain, and those are always like the best ones, you know. And he's ruthless. He's smart. I just love everything about this guy.
Yeah, it's almost like he's very charismatic. Yeah. But then behind that charisma, almost like, dang, this is going to be kind of controversial what I'm about to say, but he's kind of like the Hitler, where, you know, everybody in the country looked up to him and he seemed right, and everything, even though he's doing evil, it looks like it's doing good. Right. And that's how he was manipulating the world to almost hate Voltron for being a savior. It was like, yeah, he may be a savior and he may be saved you right now, but I'm here. And I just took over all over again. Yeah. And now you have the option to have this once in a lifetime savior that was only going to come here once and leave you like he did now, or become loyal to me and serve me, and you can have. And it was just like, holy crap, this dude is like, he's methodical, and how he's trying to twist and turn the universe to go against. It's so clever. It really is.
And his introduction was epic. Like, that was so cool, having this battle going on in this arena, and then they show that it's him and this guy who's trying to go behind his back and take the throne. Like, he calls him out, and then dude, it was just so epic. Like, just on the perfect stage, really, to show that he's the boss and gain loyalty, and like trying to get everybody under this new wave of thinking that he's not trying to take this whole fear me route anymore. It's more like, yeah, we still want to rule and reign, but it's almost like we're inviting you to be a partner with us. And, you know, like Jay was saying, and that's what he was really trying to spread throughout the galaxy, so the Galra Empire can continue to grow. So just everything about him, the way he fought hand to hand, the way he fought in the ships, his thinking, his tactics, everything about him, he just seems so awesome. And this is just a little bit, you know, we still have the season 4 to get into in October, where
which
we
is awesome, by the way, like 2 months away.
Really get to dive into to see more of this character, and really what the plans he has for the Galra Empire. So
absolutely.
So there's just so much more awesome things that I mean, and they brought the whole interdimensional, parallel stuff.
So now we got this multiverse, which I'm thinking that this Voltron, like we were discussing this earlier, I feel like this Voltron is in a different dimension from the original, from the 70s or 80s. So I'm wondering, they did introduce Ven, so that was awesome. I was like, dude, that has to be Sven. I was super geeked when they showed him. He even had, you mentioned the accent, I had completely forgot about the accent. But, you know, I'm wondering, because Lotor has like this ulterior plan that we're not 100% sure why he wants to. We did get a little backstory with Emperor Zarkon and the Witch, which I don't want to like give out too much, even though we've already been spoiling a lot. Just have you guys check that part out, because it was awesome. Just seeing all that, so there's an ulterior motive, and there's this dimensional time travel introduced, or I'm like butchering
space travel, whatever.
Space travel, dimensional travel. There's in. So I'm thinking that we might actually even see the original Voltron, which would be kind of cool. Like, I would like to see that. But regardless, every single freaking episode was just building up, and even the cliffhanger, I was like, no! So, well, I don't know. I'm super geeked. This season was by far the best.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I don't know exactly what they're doing with the whole interdimensional crossing over to parallel universes stuff they were doing. I thought it was great that they just gave us a little thing of Sven there, like to me, I took that as just a little nod to the original.
I thought so too.
But I don't know. Like, I'm just so in the unknown of what it is that Prince Lotor wants with that meteor. Why does he want the Taladov and all this quintessence? And I'm just kind of at a loss. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen. You know, so we'll see. I mean, and to me, like, what they said with Princess Allure really leading the attack, like, that led me to think that Voltron doesn't exist in that place, but it could. You know, like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm so curious to find out what his motive is, because I thought he was gonna take that rock and build a Voltron of his own. I thought
the same thing too.
But then he ended up building the ship, so that really threw me for a loop. And I don't know. It's been such a awesome 7 episodes, and I mean, it was such a quick watch. Like, we should totally just watch it again and pick totally up on some more stuff that we missed. So it was. I mean, I loved Allure coming into her own as the Blue Paladin. And that whole episode when they were on that gassy planet, like, it was quick, but it was done well, that they didn't have to spend a lot of time like they did in the first season of them coming into their own paladins, because all of them were their own paladins. Allura, her dad was a paladin, so I think they had enough of that in there to go with. It was quick, you know, like everybody just kind of had to get on the same page. I did like the leadership transition of that, and how once Shiro came back, like how they were bumping heads a little bit, you know, and it was like, well, who's gonna lead here? Is it Keith or is it Shiro? I think Shiro's gonna stay part of the team, and since Allura is now a paladin, I think he's gonna take her spot and
like
work
a strategist.
Yeah, and work with Conrad. No, Conrad or I forget his name, but I think they're gonna work together and be part of like the command center. And now Allura's a paladin, so that's what I think.
You know, after you had said that while we were watching the episodes, I kind of feel that's possibly the route they're going. But I still feel like even they gave us a nod to Sven.
Yeah.
And Sven, I believe, I don't know. I feel like he might become evil.
Right.
The fact that he woke up again in the Galra ship. And they talked about Phase 3 being out. So,
yeah, that's true.
And the fact that he has long hair, you know, he went from like clean shave like him to having hair like me. So I'm thinking there's probably a good year maybe passed by that they've been trying to locate Shido. Yeah. So there's a huge gap that happened in there that we don't know about.
What happened, right?
So I'm thinking that there's probably some more brainwashing involved. Will they go back to that same route again with the brainwashing? That is a risk, you know, repeating, you know, story plot, but if they do it right, like they've done every single episode perfectly to perfection, like it's great. So regardless of which direction they go, I'm just gonna love it regardless.
Like, and there's still Matt out there too. She's looking for her brother, so we don't know how he's gonna play a role in this either. So there's just so much unknown that just kind of keeps you wanting more, and I love that
curiosity. Absolutely.
And there's so many theories and things that you could think of, possibilities of what is going to happen. Like, you know, with Prince Lotor, with Shiro, with Sven, and that centipede-looking platypus.
There's like 17% of the time is going to be 100% time correct in this universe. Like, I loved it.
Hunk had me cracking up as usual. Lance's little sweet talking. There was just so much goodness in this that I don't even think there's anything that I can complain about other than 7 episodes. That they just gave us 7 and we have to wait only 2 months, which isn't too bad, right?
In contrast, the 2 months, it's like I can't complain. Keep dishing it out, DreamWorks.
So, man, there's so much good stuff that we could think about that we're probably missing, but we loved it. Absolutely loved it. And yes, go watch it. Let us know what you guys think. I mean, what are your theories? What do you think is going to happen?
Tell us.
I don't know. I mean, what did we miss some details? Or there was some stuff that went over our heads? I don't know. We just loved everything.
Absolutely. And again, a lot of it, like, you know, we were saying, I told you earlier, like, I remember growing up and watching the original. Yeah. And I've gone back and forth watching some episodes here and there. So there's a lot of stuff that I remember, but there's a lot more stuff that I don't remember from the previous, show, which back in the day. So I don't know. I'm loving it. I think it's a perfect blend of both, introducing the old and, you know, back to the new generation, but with a fresh new look. So we're loving it.
So man, yes. I can't wait for October. Give us more Voltron. Absolutely loved it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what you guys think.
Please.
Peace.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.